All right, ladies and gents, tonight's beer is Harpoon Summer Style. Now this is a hazy blonde ale. Oh boy. Now, in my previous review of the Harpoon IPA, I talked about how I recently visited the Harpoon Brewery in Boston. And ever since I visited that brewery and saw their production and then just tasted all their different beers, I've had a much bigger appreciation for their beers, so I've been seeking them out more often. I saw a 6-pack of this summer style at the convenience store I used to work at, and I said, why not? I'm going to pick it up, try it out, and we'll see how I like it. So yeah, and also one cool thing to note is that this was actually made in collaboration with Life is Good, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Nice good vibes for a summer beer. So without further ado, I say we open this up and check it out. Hell yeah. Nice bottle design here. Got the Life is Good guy here. Yeah, nice bottle. Let's open it up. All right. Nice hits. Nice pop. Interesting that a lot of summer beers tend to be lagers, but in this case it's a blonde ale. As they talked in their brewery, they're an ale house, so most of all the beers that they make are primarily ales. Very rarely do they make lagers. Let's pour it into this nice Harpoon Reckley glass that I've showed off before. Perfect, it's got that nice summer vibe to it. Let's pour it in. All right. Ooh, looking very, very nice. All right, nice and hazy. So, as you can see, it's got a very nice hazy golden color, as the name would imply. Almost looks kind of like has the same kind of color as like more of a hazy IPA. And it's got a very nice white frothy head. Frothy. Look at that. Very, very nice. Let's give it a whiff. Ooh. Very floral. Little citrusy. Very, very nice. Kind of weedy. Reminds me of more like a wheat beer kind of aroma. A little bit of an IPA. Kind of a hoppiness. Let's give it a taste. Ooh. That's very nice. Nice and floral. A bit citrusy. Kind of a more hoppy kind of flavor in there as well. A little bit of bitterness. It's kind of different from a lot of what I consider blonde ales tend to be a bit more sweet and have kind of like some more honey kind of sweetness to it and a little bit of bitterness. This doesn't really have that. It has more of like that more kind of citrusy kind of flavor. Kind of reminds me more of like something like an IPA. Just it tastes more like an IPA than it does a blonde ale, honestly, but just a little bit more subtle, I'd say. Yeah, I guess I get a little bit of that honey sweetness, but nothing too crazy. But yeah. This is a decent blonde ale. I don't know if I'd really go out of my way to get this, but it's still decent. It reminds me too much of an IPA, to be honest. A bit too hoppy for a blonde ale, but it's still overall very nice. This is a very good beer to enjoy while you're at the beach. It's very citrusy, very dry too, honestly. But it is pretty refreshing though. I would totally have this at the beach. Very nice beach beer. So once again, citrusy, bit hoppy, a little bit bitter, nice honey sweetness, yeah, very dry, but refreshing. So it's a decent beer. I do like it. Just a good summer beer. Don't really go in expecting like a really nice blonde ale, but it's a good summer beer. I'll give it that, and I recommend it. Hell yeah.